so getting a lot of experience there. And, you know, Zemun plays the way they play, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we will see. And I think Nikola Vukovic is going to be put to the test. Vufi stepping outside, knocking down the 2-ball. His game continues to surprise me. He's normally a brute, but he finds ways to get it to go from outside.
Yeah, absolutely. He has a well-rounded game. You know, I think it's changed a lot over the course of the years, and he keeps getting better.
He hands it off this time. Boskovic, he pulls the trigger. True, two-piece, 4-0. San Francisco 3-ball, looking to get their first points. Frankie Ferrari, vroom. He connects from long range.
He's been working on that. This team plays free. They play really well together. You don't see that a lot with the new teams on the tour, but what do you think? You think they could be a force to be reckoned with?
Yeah, I think they could be. They certainly have the talent, you know, the athletic ability, the physical ability, but the lack of experience, not only in 3x3, but the lack of experience playing together. These guys were on different teams at that 3x3 national championship, so they were competing against each other.
That's
and
right.
now to kind of mesh the pieces together, so to speak, is usually easier said than done. But you never know; they might surprise me. So I kind of got an open book on these guys.
Totally. And a special shout out to Henry Caruso out there, number 5, Princeton Tiger.
Yeah, that's right. That's
so
right.
I like that about him.
Man, Princeton is got all kinds of imprints here in Saskatoon.
Sure, I think it's because the system, the Princeton-style offense, really translate really well to 3-on-3.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Especially, that play didn't translate very well.
No, it didn't. Missed layups never translate very well.
Misses underneath. In case you're wondering how San Francisco 3-ball got here, as the 2-ball falls, 6-3. They won the Red Bull USA 3x3 national championships in Las Vegas.
They got third.
Yeah, they got third. Actually,
Yours truly.
Yeah, Princeton finished first and second.
Yeah, Team Aerial, we had 2 teams in the, you know, not a lot is said about the U.S. National Championship because the U.S. hasn't been a force on 3-on-3 in recent years. But, you know, both teams, we were called Aerial Investments, made it to the championship, and they snuck in 3rd place. And, you know, just because, you know, and they beat us, so they can win.
I know at the USA Nationals in Colorado, you guys three-peat. Three times
Yes, sir.
champs. I mean, I'm showing you some love now. I ain't.
No, you're always showing love, Kyle. We appreciate that.
Oh, Lazar, shooters, touch, 8-5. Here's Ferrari, fresh off a summer league campaign with the Utah Jazz. And as I mentioned, played at the Dos Equis 3x3 U National Championship, finished second there.
Yeah, one thing I think these guys will get used to is just the playing with the elements. That's a little different about 3-on-3. You know, you're outside, you come to expect certain things of Saskatoon, but that hasn't played out this year. Usually it's a little bit windier.
Oh, Ferrari making Boofy dance a little bit. But he couldn't pay it off with a 2-pointer. Now Boofy, can he hit him with a 2-piece? You better believe it. Splash. 11-5, Zemun, your 2017 World Tour Final champs. Looking every bit as good as advertised.
Trying to get it to Boofy in the post. That works too.
Lazar's been shooting, and I think he's an X factor because he's not always consistent with that. But when he's knocking that shot down, it makes it difficult for other teams. And so far today, he's been shooting. It's 13-5, 8-point lead. So Moon shot out of a cannon on this brand new San Francisco 3-ball team.
Exactly. I don't think you can expect this for the rest of the game. I think 3-ball will get back in it just because they're just getting used to it. This is their first time on the international stage. Looks like they got punched in the mouth a little bit, but they'll recover. These are all good basketball players.
San Francisco 3-ball with Olin Carter, Frankie Ferrari, Josh Sharma out there. Carter played at the University of San Diego. So he's got that college experience. He's also got the rebound. Sharma. Yeah, lower man wins. You saw both of them trying to get low. Sharma couldn't get the hook to go, though.
Those two big, strong guys.
Quick move. Oh, snuck one up over Sharma. Sharma now to Ferrari. Ferrari up top. Sharma. Oh! Caught a body. Standing on his tippy toes. Sharma stands 213, by the way. I'm not sure what that translates to, but I know it's over 7 foot.
I think it's about tall.
So, yeah, 213.
Yeah, he's a little bit different than what we usually see on the pro tour. I think, you know, there's some big players on other teams. You think of the Mountain, you think of Birdman,
right?
But you know, Josh is his game's a little bit different.
He can move his feet a little bit better. He's athletic for his size.
Yeah, he's fast. He rolls hard. He jumps high. I mean, look, he could be a force.
Yeah, he could be. You know what? If he keeps playing 3x3, I might have a nickname for him.
Oh, a Kyle Montgomery nickname. Are you going to bless him with that?
I might. You're going to have to earn it. But I'm gonna keep it on deck.
That's how you know you made it.
Oh, please. Sharma, he misses the short range hook. Zemun in control. Never really threatened so far in this one. And continuing to make it rain. I didn't know that was in the forecast today. Apparently it is.
Looks like rain right now.
And Stefan Nikolic, the last person to put 2 drops in the bucket. Rasic, too fancy on the pass. Kick your feet up a little bit when you got a 16-7 lead.
Yeah, this game's a little different.
And you know, I would argue that, you know, talent-wise, San Francisco might have more talent on the court.
I mean, they got a couple guys who've been playing, you know, NBA Summer League. You know, Olin Carter can really shoot it. Henry Caruso is no joke. He's going to play in Holland next year.
Yeah.
So they got people that can play.
But you got to know the nuances of this game.
This game is full of nuance.
You got to know the nuances of this game that make, you know, enable teams to have success. It's more than individual talent, one-on-one. And you see Zemun, that ball is moving.
Got a shot clock violation.
Okay, yeah, shot clock violation. Didn't touch any rim there. And a 9-point game. Green Maddox on the mic with Kyle Montgomery here from Saskatoon, the Toon.
That's tough to stop.
Yeah, there's Sharma. Another easy bucket.
You know, how long do you think it takes guys who are new to the 3-on-3 game to adjust to the pace of it and the style and just the physicality?
I think it takes them a full season to really get a feel for it. It's going to take more than 2 or 3 Masters. But, you know, typically if you're lucky enough to compete in four Masters within the season, I'd say by your 4th or 5th, you should have a much better feel for the game. Yeah. And you can kind of see little glimpses there. You see the little backdoor.
Backdoor action.
Ferrari to Caruso.
That's something. That's a connection they can build on.
Caruso finished 6th at that Dos Equis 3x3U National Championship. And he came into Princeton a little bit just after you, 2013 to 2017. Then he went on to Santa Clara.
Yeah, exactly. He took that postgraduate year, played 1 additional year at Santa Clara, had a good season there. But, you know, showed a lot of promise at Princeton and had some really good games, strung together, you know, some good seasons. And I was always impressed watching him. And he's just a great kid, too.
I was definitely going to say that. Super humble, wants to get better. I was talking to him coming from the airport, coming here. That shot's too strong. Now, Boofy, normally there's no hesitation. He normally going to go to work. But with Sharma's length, he said, let me give it somebody. Lazard, wide open, couldn't hit it. But still a 17-9 game. Ferrari, he fires a blank. And it's answered by another missed shot from Lazard Rasic.
And we go. I think these guys are learning just a little bit about the physicality, starting to push back. That's good. Zemun has been stuck at 17 for a while now. Do you think they'll make a run the last 3 minutes here?
To make it interesting, or
to make it interesting.
No, I think Zemun's probably gonna put the foot on the gas here. Unless, I think it would take San Francisco stringing together at least 3 or 4 really good possessions to make this interesting.
Yeah.
8-point game. Veteran Zemun team, who again coming off a win at the Belgrade Challenger. They beat Riga. They beat Novi Sad en route to get a win there. So against a newbie, their first action.
Yeah. Might be tough, but I'm really interested to see these last 3 minutes how San Francisco responds and what they can learn from this game. That's the mark of a good player. Wow, Boofy's pretty big, huh?
Dude, drop that shoulder. You can put some respect on it. Ferrari, good form, but not a good result. Boofy, yeah, it's not a whole lot you can do. I think you missed Boofy a couple of years ago because you just started 3x3 last season.
Yeah, that's correct.
But he's totally different than he was 2 years ago.
That's what I heard. How so?
He'll even tell you this, he was mushy in the middle.
Okay.
He was soft. His teammates would tell you he was not like soft like in terms of his demeanor, but soft in the middle.
Yeah.
He needed some sit-ups, some time in the gym, but he really focused in, dedicated himself to having a healthier diet, started running every day. And the past 2 seasons, he's looked like the specimen that he is now.
That's important. You're always happy to see that. You're always happy to see you guys dedicate themselves and make a change. Because as this sport grows, I think that even you look at the guys like San Francisco, they're going to have to make a decision. And if 3-on-3 continues to grow, you're going to be deciding between playing 5-on-5, going overseas if you're an American guy, and playing 3-on-3 because it is serious business.
Yeah. It's we kind of touched on that conversation too, and we're talking about the appeal of the Olympics. Obviously next summer, and guys are trying to get more and more experience, and obviously raking points so they can, potentially try to qualify. I'll make themselves eligible. Sharma, he draws the foul. So the footer will step up and knock down the free throw, but still a very comfortable Zemun lead. Rosic air mails it. He thought there was contact. No call made. So with 2:12 left, it'll be San Francisco. They got a tough hill to climb if they want to get back in this. Ferrari, good move, crafty. They put enough sauce on it. Caruso, though, sticking with it. Love that kid's motor. Boofy. Yeah, he shot that with no hesitation. Didn't come close to hitting it. But that shows you the confidence he has in shooting that, and the fact the team doesn't even get mad at him for shooting that.
No, I think the last thing you want to do is make anyone on your team think too much when you're playing out here. 12-second shot clock. There's not time for all that.
Ferrari got the 2-piece to go down. 5-point game. This could be a big hit or a big miss. Now, can Ferrari go bag to bag? No, almost. Good pass there. Caruso finishes it off. Okay, now it's a 2-possession game, but what a hit. See, and this is from a new addition. Stefan Nikolic makes a game point. Rosic can end it again. That time it's a miss. Ferrari, He stalls from 2-point range. Offensive foul call. Under a minute to play, and again, game point. Zemun looking to become the 3rd team here. Day 1 to get to 21 points. Win hasn't really been a factor, but scoring has not really been a plenty.
No, I don't think so. I think guys expect to come to Saskatoon, and then when you're expecting to shoot poorly, you change, your ideas about your game plan and you adjust for it, and then you're surprised.
Yeah,
you can shoot.
It kind of psychs you out a little bit because you're anticipating to win, but it's just not there. Or you might feel it initially, and then it disappears.
Well, I got to ask, I mean, you see more 3-on-3 than anyone, especially on the World Tour level. This year, has anything surprised you?
It's still early. It's still early. I mean, but you look at our Masters winners thus far, and it's been kind of old hat. Novi Sad has won the past two. Riga started off with the win in Doha. What I will say, Boofy, 2 drops in the bucket. You know the rest. 22-14. It ends. I will say this: the level of competition hasn't shocked me, but I've been impressed.